Hey, welcome back. Welcome to another video of the same course, that is you are learning simple interest, where I am teaching you regarding the tricks and fastest method to calculate any kind of problem on simple interest, and as well as I am preparing you in this series for the upcoming examination on competitive skills. Okay, so this is Sandeep and I am on this platform, that is Udemy. I will teach you on regarding this. Our targeted audience will be like those who are preparing for those kind of competitive exam. It's for India. If you are from other countries, where also entirely it will help you on your career growth, and as well as in any kind of competitive exam, and also in every field. Basically, interest is a factor which always come in everywhere, in every aspect of life, and as well as in finance department, interest is the most important factor. So then moving forward, I'll just tell you there are many questions we are taking in this video, and in this video you'll get to know about some basic idea, and after this video, that would be the end video, and the last video will be that and on that video I'll tell you only about the which are advanced skilled question regarding the question is on your screen. You can see the first question is with you. A sum becomes its double in 10 years. So find out the annual rate of simple interest on this. So first of all, let me tell you one thing is that one sum is there, that would be x, or you can take a sum as p, and if I was considering as p a sum, so you need to take it as p. Then after 10 years it becomes double, so it written as this time period is 10, it became it would be like 2p, because double in the sense it would be 2p only. So find out the rate of interest. So whatever the within the 10 year it became double, so what is the rate of interest it would be there to become it double? Okay, so let me tell you how to calculate this one. First of all, within the 10 year, what would be the simple interest I need to check. From the simple interest, we can calculate the value of r. It's very simple as you can do. Okay, so let me tell you, in the simple interest, what you need to do is that 2p is the final value and p will be the initial value. Then the answer is p only, right? So as you know, simple interest formula is that PTR by 100. So I'm putting p as over here. P is equal to, in the sense, simple interest is equal to SI equal to principal into time into rate of interest by 100. Then after over here, p would be like pp cancel, then here 1 is there, so it would be like 100 is equal to t into rate of interest is not given, that would be r, and in place of t you can put it 10, so r is equal to 100 divided by 10, and the answer will be like 10. So answer is 10, and here I had given 10% will be the answer, because it's an rate of interest. So the answer is C, row number C, in the sense answer option is C. So that's what I told. So let's move on to the next question, which is a certain sum becomes threefold at 4% per annual rate of interest. At what rate it becomes sixfold? Okay, so the question is on your screen. Okay, so a certain sum becomes threefold at 4% annual rate of interest. So here everything is given. So let the sum be p. Okay, so here it is given as is certain sum, in the sense, first of all it became p, initial will be p, and the final became 3p. So after that it became within 4% of annum interest, right? Then for that there are two parts in this question. First of all, let me clarify that one. First one is threefold at 4%, another one is at what rate of interest it will become sixfold. So you need to calculate rate of interest over here. Second of all, first of all, what you need to calculate is that the time period, within that what time it became that 4% and it became 3p. So you need to check the time period, and by applying the time period, you can calculate the rate of interest for the second one. Okay, let's move forward, and I will check you first of all what is the simple interest it took. Threefold it became 3p minus p, it would be 2p. So as usual, I had done in the previous question or previous slide, so it would be like 2p equal to PTR by 100. So here I will mention p as principal value, it was not mentioned over here, or it is not given in the question. Into time is given as nothing, so you need to calculate the time, and rate of interest is 4 divided by 100. So here you can calculate the value of t, time. So pp would be cancelled, then here 2 by 4 equal to, sorry, 4 by 2 equal to be 2, and here 2 by 100, and if I'll consider t equal to 100 by 2, then its value is 50. So it would be like 50 year the time is given. In the sense, here we find out, what you find out is that time is found. Then here the next phase is at what rate it will become sixfold. So here again you need to check simple interest, because it became sixfold minus initial is single p only, the value is 5p. So here put the answer and get the answer. In the sense, put the formula, get the answer. 5p equal to principal into time would be 50 year, into rate of interest will be like you need to calculate the rate of interest by 100. So here pp would be cancelled, and also 5, and here it will be 10. So 1010 cancel, here rate of interest will be 10 only. So the given answer is 10%. Here it is A. Question number A will be the value, that will be 10%. So let's move on to the next question that is given on your screen, that is, how long will a sum of money invested at 5% per annum? It was invested as 5% per annum. Simple interest tax increases its value to 50%, to be 50%. Then here you need to calculate many things over here. So you don't need to calculate this how long will a sum of money invested. Here it's simply asking for the time period, how much time it will take. So for calculating any kind of time, it's given very easy question, this one. So you can calculate very easily. I will just let me tell you. So let's check from the end. You can check the simple interest takes to increase its value by 50%. So you can mention it like this: 50% in the sense whatever the principal value, within that it will taking the 50%. P by 2 it would be like same thing, simple interest equal to 50% of the principal. Then move forward, simple interest will be p by 2 is equal to ptr by 100. P into time, in place of time you should mention time, and rate of interest is equal to 5 by 100, and in place of 2 you can deduct it, as it to be like 50, and pp would be cancelled. Then here you can check the t equal to how much you will get. In here you will get as 20 will be the t. Just a second, I'll just tell you what would be the t value. So here what other thing, p by 2 is there, and here 5 p t into 5, okay, by 100. So here what t pp would be cancelled, and here 2 will be cancelled as 50, okay, and here you will get it as 5 by 50 would be 10. So time equal to 10, you get it over here. So what you need to calculate, again you need to calculate one more thing, is that one. So let me tell you once again. So you already get the result of time over here as 10 year. So this is the thing is asking in the question, right? How long it will the time take? Answer is 10 year. Here it is, the answer will be A, 10 year. So then move forward, a sum becomes sixfold. Okay, sixfold at 5% per annum interest rate. Then the second phase is at what rate the sum becomes 12-fold. The question is very easy as usual. Okay, so what are the thing you need to calculate is that, first of all you need to check for the simple interest over here. The same thing, sixfold it became. So simple interest is equal to 6p minus initial p, that would be like 5p, and after calculating 5p you just put it in the original formula of simple interest, that is ptr by 100. Then simple interest equal to, in place of simple interest I am putting 5p, and as well as in place of ptr I am putting the whatever the result is there, that is like p into 5 is the interest into time. Time is not given over here, so it would be like t only by 100. Here pp will be cancelled and 5 will be cancelled. Here the time is equal to 100 year. Okay, understood? Till now it might be understood regarding the time. Then move forward, and here I will let you know how you calculated this one. So here one more thing is that here fold is not given, so here it became 12 fold. Okay, so for 12 volt here the simple interest will be 12 minus 12p minus p, because here final minus initial, what is happening is that in between that whatever is there, whatever the simple interest took, how you can calculate that thing, you need to calculate it from here. So it would be like 11p. Okay, so 11p is equal to, in place of p you can put it p, and in time 100 into rate of interest equal to r. Here you need to calculate the rate of interest only, 100 by 100 you just cancel it, then pp would be cancelled, and here if r rate of interest equal to 11 only, so the answer will be 11%. So you can see over here the answer will be is 11%, and D will be the correct answer. So I will move forward with another question. I will take another question which is very important also. That will be at simple interest. Okay, we are taking as a simple interest. A sum becomes 3 times. Okay, 3 times in 20 years. Okay, it becoming 3p, you can consider it as 3p, it becoming as in 20 year. Okay, find the time. Here you need to calculate the time in which the sum will be doubled at the same rate of interest. With the same thing, how it became double, you need to calculate for that. So first of all, let me tell you whatever the given data, as per that we need to calculate. First of all, whatever the simple interest it already took for the 3 year, that would be 3 fold or 3 time or 3 principal, 3 time. Okay, 3p minus initial, that would be 3p minus initial, that would be p. So the value is 2p. So the answer would be like 2p equal to, put in the formula, principal into time is given as 20 into rate of interest equal to r by 100. Then pp would be cancelled, then 2 and here 2 would be 10, and here 0 will be cancelled, and here you will get rate of interest equal to 10, and here you can get it over here like this, rate of interest r equal to 10. Okay, that's it. You got your result, rate of interest as 10 over here. So then move forward, and rate of interest will be represented like 10%. Okay, then again for the same time it became double. Oh, you need for the double thing. Okay, 2p. So what would be the simple interest? Simple interest would be like 2p minus p is equal to p only. So here you can check it from that also. 2p minus p equal to p. So principal is equal to, in the sense simple interest equal to principal into time. What is the time over here? Time is not mentioned. For this thing you need to calculate the time only, and rate of interest r equal to 10 is given, and which is calculated from the previous this side, this phase of the question by 100. You just deduct it and subtract it and multiply it, cross multiply. After cross multiply, pp cancel, then the time would be like t equal to 10. It would be like 10 will be go to this place, and it will be calculated like 10 year will be the answer. Okay, thank you. This is 10 year is the answer, and here you can go for it for B, answer number B. So thank you so much for your effort for watching this video till the end, and please like, share and comment how you enjoyed in this video, and as well as how you get the knowledge and how much did you improve yourself. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next video.